If you're looking for an incredible holiday pie to make this season, I highly recommend my chocolate cream pie. It's keto-friendly, sugar-free, low-carb, and even nut-free, and absolutely guilt-free. So let's get started. Okay everyone, so the first thing you need to make a chocolate cream pie is a fabulous keto crust. And I've got a link in the description for you for my keto-friendly coconut flour pie crust, which I have right here. And mine has been cooled. You can actually bake this ahead. You can keep it refrigerated. You could even freeze it until you're ready to use it. And just thaw it out when you're ready to make the chocolate cream pie that we're gonna make today. And now we're gonna head over to the stove. All right, so we have a medium-sized pot and we're adding our heavy cream to the pot. And cocoa powder. And we're gonna whisk this. And it's about medium heat. If you're on an electric stove, you may have to adjust your pan, like take it on and off the heat to regulate the temperature because it can tend to start bubbling up. You won't be able to regulate the heat as much as a gas stove would. So we're just gonna keep whisking it. You'll see lots of, chocolate cocoa powder crumbs in here, until it's fully absorbed. And once it's mostly absorbed, then we can add some xanthan gum, which is gonna, xanthan gum and salt, and that is going to thicken like pudding would. And that's what we want for a chocolate cream pie. So it looks mostly absorbed. There may be a few little balls of cocoa powder in there, but it will get thoroughly all absorbed as we continue to whisk it. And then I just sprinkled in the salt and the xanthan, and you're gonna have to stay at the stove for this. This is not something that you can walk away from. You will get a nice arm workout from it, and just continue to stir, and we want, like I said, to bring this to a boil. Okay, so you may have to raise from medium to high heat if you're not seeing that the mixture is getting thick. Mine has no more little chocolate cocoa balls in there. It's completely absorbed. It's getting thicker. And now we can just replace the whisk with a wooden spoon. And you can start to see it's still thin, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer, just a couple more minutes, until it thickens up a little bit more like pudding. And then we're gonna add some chocolate chips to it. All right, so now once it's pretty thick and you feel like it looks like creamy and it's well absorbed, you can turn the heat off and you're gonna add chocolate chips, of course, sugar-free chocolate chips. I like the brand Lily's. And we're just gonna stir it until it's completely combined. And I think I might even take it off the heat because it's certainly hot enough, and we will have a very chocolatey mixture. All right, so once your chocolate chips are nice and absorbed and completely smooth in your mixture, you're just going to bring it over to the counter so we can add the rest of our ingredients to the stand mixer. All right, everyone, so now we have our yummy chocolate pudding-like consistency, and we're just setting it aside so we can add the remaining ingredients to the mixer. And what I have in my bowl is 2 eggs, 2 yolks, some vanilla extract, and some chocolate stevia to make this chocolate cream pie even more chocolatey flavored. And so we're just gonna add it here, and we're just gonna mix it with the paddle and just mix it until it's combined. Okay, so in order not to cook these eggs and combine them with the chocolate, we need to temper the eggs a little bit with some of the chocolate mixture. So I'm just gonna add a small little spoonful to the eggs and get that mixed up. And we're just gonna continue to add it a little bit at a time, maybe even into the bowl that had the eggs in it. Just a little bit at a time to temper the eggs. All right, so I feel pretty good that I can probably add a little bit more. So I'm just gonna do about half, or maybe a third. Combine that, and then we'll get the rest of it combined. Okay, it looks nice and absorbed. Everything looks fully combined and creamy and delicious. And that's all you have. That's all you have to do. We're gonna pour this, whoops. We're gonna pour this into our already prepared pie crust. And kind of spread it nice. And because this crust, because this pie will need to cook another 30 minutes, I'm definitely going to cover the edges because I do not want the crust to burn. So I have a nice little aluminum foil pie crust thing that you can buy, but you can certainly just use some aluminum foil and wrap it around the edges of the pie crust. And then we put it in the oven for 30 minutes and we'll be done. All right, so once you have cooked your pie and you have chilled it for 3 hours or overnight, you can have some wonderful whipped cream on top. And I also like to add a little bit of shaved chocolate, which just makes it extra special and fancy. And as you can see from my pie, my husband and son already took a piece out of the pie, and that's why it's not a full pie for you today, but I am going to cut a slice and show you what it looks like inside. It is fudgy, rich, and delicious. No one will complain during the holidays if you show them this chocolate cream pie. They will not even believe that it's keto friendly or sugar free. And I'm going to try a bite to show you. Look at that crust. Fudgy, delicious. That's too big. Rich, chocolatey, delicious. If you are looking for an incredible chocolate cream pie, this is it, guys. You will love it. I'm going to finish my pie, and now you can go ahead and watch the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe for more keto-friendly, family-friendly recipes.